Hello and welcome. I'm Saeed from storyplanet.net. Dive right into the essence of the most captivating books without reading them cover to cover. Whether you're on the go, at the gym, or just relaxing at home, we offer you a unique and enriching listening experience. Today, we are exploring the book Mindwise, a creation by Nicholas Epley. In Mindwise, Nicholas Epley examines our skill in understanding others, suggesting that we overestimate our ability to read minds. By highlighting typical errors in interpreting others' feelings and desires, he offers a fresh approach to managing personal and others' stereotypes. Before we delve into these revelations, it's interesting to note that Nicholas Epley is a behavioral science professor at the University of Chicago Booth School of Business. He received his psychology doctorate from Cornell University in 2001 and then worked as an assistant professor at Harvard University, focusing on studying intuitive human judgment and social cognition. With 7 key ideas to unveil, brace yourself for a deep dive into this captivating book on storyplanet.net. To start, understand other people's thinking by gaining insight into your own mind. We all make mistakes when trying to understand others due to common errors in mind, reading. Stereotypes influence our perceptions and impact our lives. Understanding our own minds helps us be better at reading others. It leads to increased patience and the realization that our opinions may not always be correct. Having a positive view on aging, not being embarrassed by minor mishaps, and personal attachment to objects are all explored as influencing factors. Key idea number 1. The text emphasizes that we tend to be overly confident in our understanding of our own minds. People cannot access their own thoughts completely as most mental processes happen unconsciously. The mind works through associations, which can lead to inaccurate self-images. People construct stories to make sense of their behavior, similar to how they try to gauge others' thoughts. Studies showed participants choosing photos found attractive, later explaining why they chose a photo they hadn't selected, with many not realizing the error. This highlights how individuals create explanations for their behavior based on observed actions. Key idea number 2. People tend to overestimate their knowledge about others. Knowing our own thoughts is challenging, making it even harder to understand others' minds. We can sense collective opinions but struggle with individual thoughts. Familiarity with people doesn't significantly improve our ability to decipher their feelings. Studying scenarios where participants identified liars didn't yield much accuracy, even with added knowledge. Consequently, delving deeper into someone's life may not enhance our mind-reading skills. It might simply create a false sense of understanding. Key idea number 3. Objects are often attributed with having a mind, whereas people are sometimes viewed as mindless. The text discusses how the brain perceives human characteristics in others and in objects. The medial prefrontal cortex, MPFC, is most active when thinking about people close to us, making us see them as more human. However, when thinking about those with whom we can't relate, like the homeless, the MPFC is less engaged, leading to struggles in perceiving them as mindful humans. Conversely, humans sometimes attribute human qualities to objects, like cars, affecting their interactions with them. Viewing objects as having human characteristics can influence how we treat or feel about them. This suggests that our perception of similarity in human characteristics can impact our relationships with both people and objects. Key idea number 4. Start problem-solving from your own perspective. The text emphasizes the importance of understanding differing perspectives in communication. It illustrates how our own perceptions can greatly influence our reactions to situations. It suggests that stepping back to consider others' viewpoints can be beneficial during disagreements. The text also highlights our tendency to think egocentrically, which can lead to exaggerated beliefs about how others perceive us. Key idea number 5. Stereotypes lead to hasty judgments that cloud our thinking. Stereotypes lead to snap judgments and categorization of people, often emphasizing differences over similarities. Stereotypes can deceive us into seeing others as entirely different from us, overlooking shared traits. They can also be self-fulfilling, influencing behavior and impacting health outcomes. Positive stereotypes can lead to longer life expectancy. Key idea number 6. Body language is not a reliable indicator of the thoughts or feelings of others. Research suggests that while body language and facial expressions can indicate emotions, voice is a more accurate indicator. Studies reveal that emotions are conveyed better through voice than visuals. People tend to believe their emotions are obvious, but facial expressions don't always convey feelings accurately. Misunderstandings, particularly in relationships, can arise if one expects emotions to be easily interpreted by others solely based on expressions. Key idea number 7. Directly asking for someone's opinion is more effective than making assumptions about their perspective. When choosing a gift for your mum, trying to guess her preferences from your own perspective might not work. Rather than attempting to figure out her wishes on your own, the best approach is to ask her directly. However, even when asking for her opinion, it's crucial to ensure you completely understand her desires to avoid misinterpreting her wishes. Keep asking questions until you grasp precisely what she wants to ensure the perfect birthday present. In conclusion, the book emphasizes that we often overestimate our ability to understand others' minds and suggests improving communication to learn about people. It advises putting personal embarrassment into perspective, as others are not as focused on us. Further reading includes Spy the Lie by Philip Houston, offering strategies to detect deception based on techniques used by former CIA officers. Thank you for listening to this summary. If you enjoyed this exploration, we invite you to discover other fascinating books on storyplanet.net. Don't wait any longer. A multitude of books, stories, and knowledge await you there. See you soon on storyplanet.net.